Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. So yeah, today's video, I just want to apologise. I'm really sorry if it is a bit late. I thought it was only about 4 days, 5 at the most, since I last recorded, but apparently it's been 6. Yeah, it's December, what more can I say? It's been that busy. I haven't filmed anything for the makeup channel the last couple of days because I just have not had the time to do it. But anyway, for this video, it's going to be the part 2 of the cross stitch whips floss tube 50. I thought it was floss tube 51, but it's actually floss tube 50. So it's going to be part 2 of showing my whips. I have got here, because I thought it's going to take a bit of time for me to try and fish out the stuff out of my crafting trolley that's round the corner, so I might do that one last. But this is but I'll show you everything that I've got in here, and at least that's done. So the first one I'm keeping in one of my lovely bags that I had from the cross stitch retreat when I attended some time. It wasn't the last time I went. It might have been the one from September last year, possibly. I can't remember. But yeah, I've got 2 in here. Yeah, I've got 2 of them. So the first one, I have not got a big picture of this, so you'll have to please bear with me, but it's Beauty from Beauty and the Beast. It's a Beauty silhouette. Now, I've not worked on her for a little bit because I haven't been doing a lot of stitching lately. I've been doing a lot of colouring and reading. However, I do go through these little fads sometimes, and yeah, it's just what I'm in the mood for at the time. So at the moment, I'm that far on a Beauty. I did do some of the background up there, but then I decided I would start filling parts of Beauty in. So I did some browns there, and I'm basically now what I'm doing is just filling in the black, the yellow here. And my intention is to completely fill her in and then work down there. I don't know, because sometimes I actually change my mind. So that is Beauty. Lovely piece. I've got one of my favourite needle minders on there. Yeah, I think that was from Denki Designs, from one of the cross stitch retreats that I attended. So the next one is, I'm working on this with yeah, the Boogie Stitcher. Sorry, my brain just didn't seem to want to focus, want to work then. I should have, yeah, I've got it here. So this is what it is. We're both working on Sleeping Beauty, like a silhouette, a 2-tone silhouette. So she's working on, I've been working on the blue part while she's been working on the purple part. I will put a link in the description below to her channel. She's a lovely lady. So if I get that out. Now, I haven't stitched on this for a while, because I said I haven't been stitching for a while. But so far on here, I'm at that point. I haven't started the other side yet. I've still got some on this side to do. But excuse me, but that shouldn't take me long to do. I did all Beauty down here, did all the black from the silhouette, and I've just been filling in the blue part, doing all of it round here, which I think's turning out really nice. I just need to work on this bit and this bit down here, and just to fill that out, and then when I've done on that, I shall go to that side. So I've got a little bit of fraying on this one, but not too much. So yeah, it is fraying a little bit, and the edges, they're not that thick either, so I think I need to start being careful when I'm working on this one. I don't usually get a lot of fraying on. I wish that it would have been nice if they could have edged the sides, serged the sides, because I wouldn't be having that problem. So, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sleeping late in the morning as well. It's just been really busy. So the other one I've got the stuff, but not the actual thing that I'm working on. So we'll have to go past that one. To be honest, I haven't stitched much on that either. So the next one is an oldie, but goodie. We've got Mulan Silhouette. I have not stitched on her for a while now. Now what I've started doing, because a lot of these stamp kits I've had for an unboxing and a review, and I never used to write. I had a notebook where I'd write down where everything came from, but I never wrote it down on the actual cover here. So I've started doing that now with some of them, because some of them I forgot where them from. But anyway, we have Mulan. And I'm guessing, because this one, it wasn't the first review kit I had, but it was one of the earlier ones, so I'm guessing it was probably from One Day Saving. So I haven't worked on her for a little while. With this one, I tried the parking method, and I'll be honest, it don't work for me. The reason why it don't work for me is, I don't know, I just don't like the thought of having all these threads dangling down here. Not to mention they get easily knotted up, especially when you've got long threads. So what I'm going to do with this is, when I do start working on her again, I'm going to get all these threads here and I'm just going to stitch them in. So that's how far I've got on Mulan. Not very far. I know Tracy from Tracy's Craft House, Tracy's Craft Corner. She was working on this one. So how are you getting on with yours, Tracy? Mine's taking forever. But yeah, we'll have to do a stitch like what I'm doing with the Boogie Stitcher. We'll have to work on Mulan together. If you're up for that, just let me know. It'll inspire me to get mine done. So the next one I've got here is Gamer. Now I haven't worked on this for a bit. This one there, we've got Gamer. The reason why I got that, I just liked it. I just like the design. I saw a lot of people working on it, and I thought I have to have that to work on myself. I started this doing tent stitch, which is just half a stitch. And then instead of using 3 strands like you would on a 11 count, I use 6. That I was advised that I can't get used to it. I've tried it. It works good for others. It works well for others, but it's just not for me. So it's looking okay, but it's just not my thing. There, I've worked on her there, did a bit of the background here, worked on her there, and even though it looks okay, like I said, it's just not for me. I just like doing full crosses. Now I could actually continue this in full cross, but I don't know if it's going to look right or if I'm going to ruin the whole thing if I do start doing it in full crosses now. So to be honest, I think the reason why I've not been working on this one, I'm too scared to. No, yeah. So I think I'm gonna try doing some full crosses on this one, because yeah, it looks alright with a 10 stitch, but I must admit I'm used to just full cross stitching. 10 stitch, technically it's like tapestry, and you use more strands of thread, so it's like wool, but I found that whenever I did tapestry, it was alright, but my stitches would go, when I finished the piece, my picture would be slanted, and how it did that, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's the reason why I much prefer cross stitch. So the next one is this one. And again, this was a review kit. and it's some Disney characters, and this is a 30 by 90 centimeters with all your Disney characters. Well, not all of them, but with some of your Disney characters there with a book at the bottom. And so far on this one, I have stitched, well, I can get it at the packing. I've got a small bag, to be honest. I could do with getting a bigger one. Oh, Brandon, can you do a favour for me, love? You know, on my side, just bear with me. Sorry about that, guys. I was just asking my son if he could fetch something for me. So yeah, we've got that Disney one there, and so far in this one, I started working at the top here, doing a bit of the background, and then I kind of changed my mind and I started working at the bottom and down here. So I've done some of the orange there, started working a little bit down here. It just seemed easy to work on at the time, so that is how far I've got on there at the minute. So not too bad, probably could be better, but not too bad. Yeah, that's it, my love. I'll show that one at the end. I've not done too much on that one that is brought down at the minute. Can't get this back in now. Do you ever find that when you're showing something in a video, you can never get it back in the packing? Huh?
Do it later. Just toss it.
It's alright, I didn't fold it right. I got it wrong. Folded it wrong. So yeah. There we go. I'll just pop that one there. So the next one. Now this one I purchased myself. I got it a while ago. I think it was when I was first getting into the stamped cross stitches. And this is one that I got myself. So if I can just take that out of there. Is this one. The girl on the swing. I think it was a 30 by 40. 104 stitches by 148. Just a smallish one, so I thought that would be nice and easy one to work on. And I wanted to try out stamped cross stitch as well. So at the minute I've done a bit more on this one, to be fair, than some of the others. I've been doing the background. I've done the colours up this end. Now that's looking alright, because you can see the pinks and the purples in there, can't you? And I've done some of the background at the bottom. So yeah, done a fair amount in that one. I quite like that. So I like this as well, because it always inspires you to do more on it. So I might keep that one out, you know. So I'm going to keep that one out because I can work on that one. It's a nice little one to do. I'm going to put that one at the side because that one's going to be a work on one. So the next one is, I don't know. Oh, this is a big one, but I really like this. If I can find the thumbnail. I haven't got a big picture with this one. I do apologise. It didn't come with one. Shaky camera. Did I write down how it's by? This one might have been VIP cross stitch actually. So I've got the white tiger in the corner. What attracted me to this is the blue eyes. Look at those blue eyes. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, did I do tent stitch in this? No, I don't think I did. So this one, it's a larger one. You may see my daughter in the background, by the way. So at the moment I've done that much on there. Just been doing bits of the background. I've got my needle minder. Can you see who it is? Tom Hardy. What? I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the acting
Sorry. Yeah, done a bit of the background there. And that's how far I've gotten that. So not too bad at the minute. I'll have to start working on that again. Get some inspiration to work on it.
I just watch his films again.
Yeah, her husband just said, why don't you watch his films again? I just like his acting, he's really good. We've seen the Venom. We watched Bronson, where he plays Charles Bronson. And also, another one that I saw that I quite liked was a Legend, where he plays both of the Cray twins in there. So that was a good film. And I just like Tom Hardy, he's good. Good actor. Apparently we've got a spare bag in here, which I didn't know. I didn't know we'd got one of them. So, the last one I've got in the box. Can't see it. Can't see it.
What's in the box?
I love that. It's the film, you know, where Seven, when he goes, what's in the box? Oh, it's so funny. Yesterday, I had a parcel from Amazon and it was the same kind of shaped box. And when it came, I was so tempted to go, what's in the box? Sorry, if you've not seen Seven with Brad Pitt in, you won't know, but if you have, you will. So anyway, the last one across stitch is this one. So this is a Halloween Disney. I had this a while ago, probably about 2 years ago now. And at the moment, you notice how I say at the moment with a lot of them. At the moment, I worked a little bit on the inner bit here on the castle, did some orange there, and then I decided I was going to do some of the background because all this yellow is completely the background. So yeah, I don't mind doing the yellow in the background when I want to do some really mindless stitching when I'm watching a movie. It's perfect because if it's a movie I want to particularly take more interest in, but I feel like I want to stitch as well, it's great to do just black background because it's no thinking at all, not to mention you're still getting to watch your movie. So that is all that's in that tub. I'll put it all away in a minute. However, I did quickly want to show you this. Now, I've only done a very tiny, teeny little bit of this because this is mega huge. It's bigger than any other one that I've worked on before. I purchased this quite a while ago now. This is Alice in Wonderland, and it is on a 90 by 60, so it is fairly large, and it is a 364 by 234 stitches.
Why are you wearing obsessed with size?
Husband for you there. And like I said, this is huge, huge, and there's a lot of confetti stitching on this, a lot. So one night I couldn't sleep. I thought I'm going to work a little bit on it, just have it on my lap. So I did that little bit. I worked on that little bit down there. All I did was a tiny bit of background, but you can see how big the thing is because you can't see me anymore. Look how big that is. I can see through the holes in the camera, but you can't see me. Oh dear me. I feel like breaking into John Cena song. But yeah.
You're not wearing that ordering stuff too big after that big diamond painting.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh gosh. My husband was on about, didn't I learn the last time after ordering the large stuff, after the diamond painting? I had a diamond painting once. Now, this was before. I tried a little diamond painting, finished it, found I enjoyed it. And I thought, this is before I knew about sizing. I went on this site, I wanted to order a custom diamond painting, and it's like, there's this one like 115 centimetres by like 150. I thought, I'll order that one, it's cheap. Oh my god. It was that big, it was so massive, it was like a rug. Honestly.
Tapestry to shame.
Honestly, it was like a rug. And I was like, oh no. The sorting out the beads for that, this is before I had the proper storage system, but even so, it took me literally about 3 hours just to sort the beads out, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Needless to say, I've not made that mistake again.
And needless
So
to
yeah,
say, if we had put it on the wall, it would have gone from over
yeah,
here
that wall there, you can see that
all
space,
way
that would have been,
and way past where my finger is right now.
yeah, that would have been completely covered. So anyway, that is the cross stitching out of this tub. So I'm going to leave it there for now for this video. I'm going to be loading this up later because I've got to get to the shop. And me and the kids, we're going to watch a Christmas movie this afternoon because I've got all the washing done. So we're going to watch Santa Claus one. I love it. So yeah, just before I go, I've been doing a lot of reading, which is probably why I've not been doing much stitching as well. Usually, throughout a year, I'm lucky if I can get through 3-4 books. This year, I have read about 20, maybe less than that actually. Maybe about 18 books. I've gone through that. I don't know. I've picked it up. I've really been enjoying my reading, and I've just love it. I found a new one to me by Karen Rose. I read a Karen Rose book out of these books I've read this year. I read one of them and it was really good. And I found like another one from the bookshop in my town, in the marketplace. There's a bookstore and they sell books really cheap, so I'll pick this one up. Karen Rose, it's I Can See You, Wherever You Run, Whatever You Do. So it's quite interesting. I haven't got too much into the book at the minute because I've just started this the other day, and I'm only on page 48. But from what I understand, there's this predator out there that stalks and preys on women, and yeah, he learns everything about them, the fears, the things that's most important to them, basically everything, because he stalks them. Well, he finds them on this like gaming site, and yeah, he starts creeping and getting to know them and everything, and then he starts stalking them. It's, yeah, weird, but it's good. And one of the characters in this, Eve Wilson, I didn't realise, because at first I was trying to learn the characters in this book, and because it goes from different characters, I was struggling a little bit to try and understand the characters. But now Eve Wilson, the character in this one of the main characters, I realised she was one of the characters in the previous book that I read from Karen Rose. And yeah, she was basically in this one. In the other book that I read, she gets attacked by this man. He's a cop, but basically he's a dirty cop. He's not good, he's not nice, and he's also he beats his wife up. She goes into hiding, and it goes into all this thing, and actually he attacks Eve Wilson in the previous book, but it mentions her in this one. She's one of the main characters in this one, and it's something like 5 years after the event. And yeah, I'm just getting into it. So it sounds all right at the minute. Karen Rose books, I would recommend them. I like them. They're, from what I've read up to yet, the kind of detective-y and
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
I love yeah, I know, reading these stuff at Christmas, but I just find it's interesting. I'm also reading Philippa Gregory books at the moment as well, which is about the Tudors, the kings and queens, and the War of the Roses. Brilliant. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm reading at the minute. In my next video, I'll let you know how I get on with this book. Let me know if you've read this book or if you've read any by Karen Rose. I also read a previous one by Karen Slaughter as well. And even, yeah, see how I go with the theme here. But yeah, hers was really good. It was a little bit more on the disturbing side, and I must admit it was a bit, at times you'd put it down just to have a break off it, but at the same time it was really interesting. It was really gripping as well. And yeah, Karen Slaughter, I've read about 3 of hers now. And Karen Slaughter, she's actually got, there's a series that's on Netflix, I think it's on now, which is Pieces of Her, and that is actually based on a book on Karen Slaughter. So yeah, check that out. Anyway, I'm gonna get going now because I need to get everything packed up back in here, throw this back upstairs, and I still need to go to the shop before sorting the lunch out, which the lunch is due in 10 minutes.
I do live here as well.
Sorry. Yeah, but I go to the shop, love. Yeah, my husband, he struggles to go out the house. He doesn't go out the house because of his social anxiety, and that's the reason why I go out the house. So you could always put this lot back for me if you want.
You do realise if I carry that upstairs and look at your filing system, it's just going to get chucked on the bed.
Then again, maybe not.
And then it would still be in more organised of a state.
Probably. It's probably true there. Anyway, I'm going to get going now. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. As I said, I do apologise. It's a bit later than usual. To be honest, I didn't think it was that late. I thought it was only about 4 days. But yeah, it's a busy time of year. It really is. So anyway, I'm going to get going now. Christmas is a week on Monday. I'll try and get a couple more videos done before then. So anyway, I'm going to get going now, and if you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. Me and Leo would really appreciate that. Hey baby. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And until next time, I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.